Yay! This is all you need, just a yoga mat, your friend the kitty. Today we have Leo and your body. And today we're going to be working on lower body exercises. So all of this area, we're going to be starting standing. We are going to do quite a few lunges. We are also going to go on our hands and knees for a little bit. So if you have knee issues, you might want to grab some knee pads or some things that will assist your poor knees. And in that same vein, please pay attention to your injuries. Please don't create new injuries, and don't ever try to force yourself into exercises that don't work out for your body. And always pay attention to your own body. You're working with your own personal range of motion. It might look different than mine. And yeah, always make sure you're able to breathe. And I think that's it. Here's we'll get started. So feet in parallel position, legs underneath hips, toes facing forward. Stand up tall, take 2 deep breaths, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And we're going to move our head in a slow diamond shape. So chin to the right, chin up to the sky, chin over to the left, and then chin down into your chest. Keep stopping in each position, breathing normal, standing up tall. And then reverse the direction of the circle or diamond shape. Remembering to stretch your chin up to the sky. We're not doing any backward bending yet, so no need to look behind you, but just stretching it up, waking up your neck, so your neck is not surprised by any of the lower body movements we do. And then finally float your head back to center and just rock your head, ear to shoulder, allowing your head to fall heavy, feeling that nice stretch on the side of your neck. I feel like we can also flex the palms here, gently pushing down into the floor, spreading your fingers. All right, and then stopping here. On your next inhale, float arms, chest and chin up to the sky. And exhale, float everything back down, chin falls into your chest. And then again, inhale, reach up to the ceiling, elongate your spine. Keep that length, just drop your arms, drop your chin. 2 more just like this, keep stretching up. After this last one, bring your head back to center, and we're going to continue a giant circle this time with our arms, crossing the opposite arm on top each time, if you can remember. My hair is in my armpits. And then reverse your circles. Don't forget to breathe. Try not to move anything else. And then fingertips to your shoulders, stir your elbows. While we're doing this, lift and lower heels, right and left. Breathe. Reverse your elbows. Keep the heels lifting. All right, and then stopping here, elbows in and out. Excellent. And then elbows up and down. Breathe. All right, stop with the elbows up. We're going to tap the shoulders right and left. Keep your elbows in line with your shoulders. Also make sure that they're not like forward or back. Keep them in line, parallel. Whew. All right, stop here. Extend the arms out, elbows into your waist, and reach them out. Exhale, inhale. All right, back to normal breathing. Alternate right and left. Really squeezing your elbows into your waist. My biceps are alive. All right, stopping here. We're gonna open and close the fists. While you do this, cross one in front on top of the other. Keep your elbows glued into your waist. Ugh. A little bit of back muscle squeeze back there. Whew. All right, and then extend your arms out and hug yourself. Switching the arm that's on top each time. Telling yourself how much you love yourself. We didn't do that yesterday. Make sure you do it today. Whew. And then interlace your fingers behind you. Pull your fists down and then a little bit of a twist, right and left. Taking your head and your neck with you. And then keep twisting, start to bend your knees, let go of your arms, and let your arms just wrap around you, slapping you on the side. Breathe. Start to make this motion smaller and smaller and smaller until you stop. Keep your knees slightly bent, make sure they're tracking over your toes, and then relax your arms onto your thighs, and we're gonna glide the rib cage front and back. Whew. My back just cracked like 8,000 times with that first one. Inhale forward, exhale back. All right, now we're gonna glide it right and left. I'm so proud of myself. I no longer need to use my hand to guide, but if you do, use your hand, pushing your ribcage side to side as if it's sliding over a table. All right, that's enough of that. So place your hands under your hips. Let's circle our hips all the way around. Arching as you go back, arch, and then tucking as you go forward. Breathe. Keep your knees slightly bent. Whew. All right, let's reverse, arch, tuck. All right, that's enough stirring. Keep your knees slightly bent. In fact, we're gonna bend them a little more. Place your hands back onto your thighs, and then we're gonna arch and tuck just like our cat and cow. So first starting with our cow, reaching your tailbone up, chest up, chin up, inhale. And then exhale, curve and round, chin pulls into your chest, relax your shoulders, belly button to spine. I'll turn this way so you can see. Inhale, arch. Shoulders away from the ears, so just the arms are relaxed. And then exhale, round, 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 like you're making a C shape. C. And then you're making a backward C. Keep going at your own speed, using your breath. If you can see yourself, you can see like parts of your back maybe aren't bending very much. Like you can breathe into them. Try to send a little bit more breath. I've got some right here. Exhale it out. One more time, out and in. Stop with your chin into your chest. Let your hands just hang. Bend your body down a little bit further. And then just circle your arms. Let them just go in whatever sort of circular pattern they want to go in. But try to relax your head. You can give it a little shake. Engage your abs. Engage your leg muscles. Reverse the direction of the circles. Nice and loose. Make sure you're breathing. All right, then maybe you can bend down a little bit further in your waist. It's okay if you can't. Grab onto your elbows and give your head a little shake up and down like you're saying yes. And then give it a shake, no. Stop all that motion, release your arms, slightly bend your knees again, and use energy with the heels pushing down to the floor as you roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes last. And then at the top, we'll take 2 deep breaths. All right, let's do some squats. So legs are a little bit wider than hips. Make sure your knees are again gonna track over your toes. Bring your arms out in front like a zombie. And then take a deep breath in. On your exhale, sit down in the chair behind you, engaging your abs. And then inhale, pull back up for 8. Exhale down. 6. 5, 4, shoulders are relaxed, 3, 2, next one we're gonna stay down and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, maybe lower, 4, 3, 2, stay down low, kick out your right leg, put it back to where it came from for 8, 7, 6, kick, keep breathing, 4, my legs are getting wider, try to keep them back where they came from, 2, balanced in the center, last one on the right, right into the left, here we go, stay strong, 7, 6, 5, 4, it's like I'm kicking the skeleton, 3, right in the face, last one, oh my gosh, come all the way up, circle your arms around, breathe, reverse your circles, excellent. All right, stopping here, rest your arms down, take a deep breath. All right, we're gonna walk our legs out a little bit wider and stop with your legs externally rotated from your hips. So make sure you feel that. Your knees and toes should be tracking, same in line, but toward like the front diagonal of your room. Arms out for stability, relax your shoulders, bend your knee over your toe, right and left. This might seem simple, but one leg must be straight, one leg must be bent. So when you're straightening your leg, engage the quad. When you're bending the leg, engage this, your glute. You'll notice like my arches are fallen. When I squeeze my glutes, they lift. So if you have that issue too, butt squeeze. We're gonna stop at the right. We're gonna lift this heel, right heel, up and down for 8, as high as possible. Engage this quad, keep that left leg straight, relax your shoulders. Push down with the ball of the foot to lift that heel for 4, 3, 2, last one. Straighten this knee, bend your left knee in line with the toe, lift the left heel for 8. Engage this quad, engage your abs, breathe. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten up that leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend both of the knees. Back up for 8. Squeeze it up. So really squeeze your glutes. Charge your heels down into the floor. When you straighten your legs, engage that quad. We got 4 more. 2. On our next one, we're gonna stay down. All right, staying down here, gently push your knees away, squeeze your glutes, shoulders away from the ears, twist your upper body right and left, and just breathe. Keep squeezing your glutes. Keep giving yourself gentle pressure with your palms. Try to coax your knees out to the side. The more you squeeze your glutes, the more external rotation you're gonna get too. Okay, let's stop in the center. Place your hands on the floor. Straighten out your feet and knees so that they're facing the front again. And then relax your head down and give yourself a sway right and left. Shifting your weight more forward in your toes, less in your heels. So try not to sink back, just let your head go. All right, stop in the center. Keep a slight bend in your knees. Weight still a little bit forward. Roll yourself up, 1 vertebrae at a time, bringing your head up last. Take a deep breath at the top. All right, we're gonna inch our feet back underneath us. So we're back to our parallel position. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of balancing and we're gonna work through our feet just a little bit. Arms out for stability. Shift the weight into your left leg. We're gonna lift the right knee up and down for 8, 7, 6. Bonus if you're going back to toe. 5, 4, whew, 3, get ready to stay. 2, last one, hold for 8, 7, 6, 5, extend, 4, 3, 2, point and flex the toes down to the floor for 8, flex, 7, point, flex, 5, keep breathing. For 4, relax your shoulders, engage your abs, engage your glutes for 2. Last one. Come all the way down, relax your arms, take a deep breath. All right, other legs turn, arms out. Shift the weight into your right leg. We're lifting left knee up and down for 8. Remember, to the point is better. No worries if you're going down like this, like me. Whew. Here's 4 more. 4, pushing down to go up. 3, 2, last one, stay. Woo, for 8, 7, 6, 5, extend. 4, point your toes. 3, engage, point and flex it down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, relax your shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and then step your feet close together, bend your knees, place your hands onto your knees, keep your heels onto the floor, and make circles. And just breathe. And then reverse your circles. Excellent. All right, I'm gonna adjust the camera a little bit. We're gonna start our descent to the floor. So come to the back of your mat. Wherever that is for you, legs underneath your hips, toes facing forward. Relax your arms. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, drop your chin into your chest and slowly roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Try not to hold onto your legs. So sometimes this happens. Let your arms go. Imagine you're like a candy cane melting in the hot sun. When you get to your forward bend, try to shift your weight more forward in your toes, less in your heels. It's okay if your knees are slightly bent. You don't want to ever lock them out. You want to engage your quads. You also want to engage your glutes here. Hang. Take a deep breath. All right. Place your hands onto the floor. You can bend your knees more if you need to do that. And walk your hands to the other side of your mat for your downward dog position. Arms are right beside your ears. Fingertips are pressing down into the floor, palms pressing down into the floor. Push the floor away, stretch your hips up, and then start to walk your heels up and down, right and left. Notice if your rib cage is splayed out. Try to keep your rib cage soft. Also breathe. All right, let's do both heels at the same time. Up and down. Really pushing down into the floor with the balls of the feet to lift your heels as high as possible. Don't let go of your upper body. Keep your upper body strong. Breathe. All right, let's find a stillness in this downward dog. So once again, pushing the floor away, active here. Top of your head is reaching where your fingertips are pointing. Arms are glued beside your ears. Push your hips up to the sky, stretch your heels to the floor, take a deep breath. Walk your feet to your hands. Ooh, soften your knees, and then roll yourself back up to standing, bringing your head up last. Take a deep breath at the top. For some reason, every time I do a roll up in my head, it goes, bling. All right, we're gonna roll back down. There's no theme song for rolling back down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, you fall back down. Take your time. When you get back to your forward bend, just take a moment, feel where your weight is shifted. Try not to sink back in those heels. Keep your weight a little bit more forward. Bend your knees, place your hands onto the floor.
And then step your feet back to downward dog, where you will take a deep breath, feeling this triangle shape. So get yourself back into that position, sending energy down through your palms and fingertips, up through your hips, down through your heels. All right, we're gonna reach the right leg back, straight leg pointed toe, but keep your two hips in line. Don't lift your right hip. Take a deep breath in, lift it higher. On your exhale, pull your knee into your nose, and then step your foot just like kind of in between where your hands and your other foot is. And then you're gonna roll yourself up one vertebrae at a time until you're up in your high lunge.
High. In your high lunge, we're gonna bring our hands to our hips. You're gonna try to keep your two hips in line. So if you're like this, you can see two butt cheeks. We only wanna see one. So both hips are in line. We got parallel legs. You're tucking the tailbone under. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, tuck it under a little bit more. And then take a deep breath in. On your exhale, keep your belly button pulled deep toward your spine and try to straighten that back leg heel to the floor. Woo, and then take another deep breath in. Exhale, belly button pulls deep toward your spine. Heel can come off the floor again, and then take another deep breath in. Exhale, try to straighten that leg, put the heel back on the floor. Woo. And then come all the way hands to the floor again. We're gonna step this right leg back. And then walk your hands to your feet. Soften your knees and roll up to standing, bringing your head up last. Take a deep breath in and out at the top. Bling. All right, let's do that on the other side. So roll down, start with your exhale. Like you're rolling yourself down, deflate. Place your hands back onto the floor and walk yourself back to your downward dog where you will stay for one deep breath. All right, stretch your left leg back, straight leg pointed toe directly behind you. Don't lift your left hip. Inhale, stretch it higher. Exhale, pull the knee into your nose and then step that foot a little bit in between your hands and your feet. And then my right heel is still off the floor just a little bit. I'm gonna roll up through my spine, charging my left heel down into the floor. Whew. Excellent. Once you've made it up, check out that your two legs are parallel, your two hips are in line. This time we're squeezing right glute, hands on your hips. Right heel is up, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, pull your belly button deep toward your spine, squeeze your right glute even more. And then take another deep breath in. Exhale, try to put your right heel on the floor, straighten your knee. Ooh. And then again, deep breath in. Exhale, belly button to spine. Oh my gosh, and then deep breath in. Exhale, try to put your heel on the floor, straighten your right leg. Excellent work, and then place your hands up to the floor. Boom, we're gonna pull this left leg back to our downward dog. Take a deep breath in your downward dog one last time, enjoy it. Before we go to the floor, so setting your knees to the floor, tops of the toes can rest. We'll take a child's pose, so toes together. Sink your hips onto your heels and relax your forehead down into the floor. Take 2 deep breaths. Use an exhale to push yourself to your hands and knees. So now we're in our tabletop position. Make sure your legs are parallel behind you. Your knees should be stacked right underneath your hips. Your arms are right underneath, palms are right underneath your shoulders. And the whole time, take care that you're not going like this. And you're not going like this with your hips. You want to keep shoulders and hips strong. Engage your abs. So pull your belly button deep toward your spine and try to soften this rib cage. So not rib cage out, soften rib cage as if someone's wrapped something around your whole torso and it can't move. I'm gonna move forward so I don't hit the wall. We're going to, without moving the rest of your body, just extend your right leg straight, back behind you with a pointed toe, lifting it by squeezing your glute, and then pulling it back, resting it exactly where it came from. That's all we're doing. Don't move anything else. If you start to feel this in your lower back, that means you're not squeezing your glutes enough. Squeeze to lift. Don't move the rest of your body. Make sure you're breathing. Exhale. Whoo. See that when I felt a little bit in my low back? I'm not trying to impress anyone with my height. I just want to squeeze my butt. Let's do one more. All right, we're going to keep it out there and extend it. Woo, and then flex your foot. We're going to kick your butt, so don't lift your leg to kick. Keep pulling your belly button deep toward your spine and kick your butt for 8, 7. Make sure your leg is not rotating out to the side. Make sure it's staying parallel. Watch those shoulders, I just forgot. For 4, woo, 3, 2. Make sure your left hip is strong. Last one, stay. We're going to kick the sky for 8, 7. Inhale. Exhale. Don't sink into your left hip. Keep pulling your belly button deep toward your spine for 4, woo, 3, 2, 1. And now we can externally rotate the leg from the hip. Draw 4 giant circles with your knee. Breathe. Stay with it. All right, let's reverse these giant circles, listening to whatever sounds your hip is making for you. Mine's going da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. One more giant circle. And then, oh my gosh, sink your hips onto your heels. You can sink into your right hip if that feels good for you.
And just relax. Take 2 deep breaths. If you're into your right hip, center yourself off again. And then we're going to roll up through our spine. So keep your hips onto your heels. Chin stays into your chest. Roll yourself up to your kneeling position. If this kneeling position feels terrible, feel free to sit up. We're just going to clasp our fists together, circle the wrists, so we can do all of that on the other side. Catch your breath. Reverse your circles. And make a wave. Ooh, lots of finger cracking. So much. Keeps going. All right, reverse the wave if you can. And then shake out your wave. And then come back to your hands and knees position. Make sure you're stacked underneath your joints. Check in with your shoulders, make sure that they are alive. Your back muscles are holding your arms in place. You've got your hip muscles. They're gonna keep your legs from falling out to the side while you do this. And what else? We've got our abs. So engage your abs, soften your rib cage, and then start your extend. That left leg goes right out behind. You're gonna squeeze your glute to lift it just a little bit, and then lower it back down. That's all we're doing. So if you're like me, this left one is terrible for me. I always shift into my right hip. I really have to try to keep my 2 hips in line so I don't shift into that right hip, which is not what we're trying to do. We're trying to squeeze that left glute to teach you to lift the leg behind your body. And at the same time, we're also stretching our hips, so bonus. You can really use your exhale to lift that leg. Let's do one more. Right, and then we're going to extend it back there and keep it there. Belly button to spine, keep your 2 hips in line. Flex your foot. Don't lift your leg any higher, just kick your butt for 8, 7. Shoulders are strong. 6, 5. This feels awesome. Don't sink into your right hip. Keep that one strong. 3, you're still pushing down with your palms and your fingertips for 2. Last one here. And then kick the sky up for 8. Oh my gosh, where's the sky? 7. My left leg always has trouble. 6, 5. There it is. Found it. 4, kick it away. For 3, don't lose your ab engagement. 2, last one. And then externally rotate your leg from the hip and draw 4 circles with your knee, listening to the left hip sounds. It might sound a little bit different than the right. It's completely normal.
All right, reverse your circles. One more. Stay strong. And then find your child's pose. We did it. All right, you can sink into that left hip if that feels good for you. Just let it go. 2 deep breaths. If you're off into your left hip, come back to center and then roll yourself up. 1 vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Let's flip ourselves around. Let's have our legs out in a pike. So legs are glued together. If you can, charge your legs down into the floor with your heels. Flex your toes toward your face. Reach your fingertips out like a zombie and straighten your spine. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale, curve your spine as if someone has punched you in the belly. Relax your shoulders and roll yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Keep your legs glued together. Try to feel each vertebrae being placed on the floor. Make a little mini adjustments to your abs all the way down. And then pull your knees into your chest. 1 hand on either knee and just stir them around and breathe. What time do we get? Oh my gosh, we went over. That's okay. We'll still do our spinal twist. Reverse your knee circles. Breathe. All right, then keep your right knee bent and then stretch your left leg down flat onto your mat. Take your left hand and place it across on the outside of your right knee. Place your right arm down to the side with your palm down, and then take your right leg over to your left. You're aiming that knee to touch the floor. Your hip can come off the floor, but leave your shoulders flat onto the floor. And then turn your head all the way to the right. Spinal twist. If this feels good, you can stay here and breathe, or if you'd like to try to bend your left leg, folding that leg underneath you too, increases the stretch just a little bit. Wherever you are, take another deep breath. And then roll yourself onto your back. Pull both knees really, really tight into your chest. In fact, if you can reach around your shins and grab onto your elbows, pull everything down and close. Relax your shoulders on the floor. Take a deep breath. Compress your hips. Okay, let's spinal twist on the other side to wring ourselves out. We've got right leg down flat. Left leg is bent into your chest. This time, right hand is across on the outside of that left knee. Left arm is just chilling. Take your left leg across to the right. Whew. Turn your head all the way to the left. And then if this feels good, you can totally stay or try bending that right knee, folding it underneath you. Take a deep breath. And then use your next exhale to unravel yourself and allow yourself to find a place of relaxation. So you can leave your arms and legs out wide, or you can tuck them in close, but try to close your eyes and focus on at least taking 10 deep breaths to yourself. You want to feel the breath washing over you like a wave, sinking your whole body deep into the floor. Like a reset button after all that hard work. And as you allow your body to settle, don't forget to thank your body. Thank your glutes for pulling the leg in the back of your body. Thank your quads for lifting the leg forward. Thank your hips for giving you rotation, allowing your legs to go all over the place. And thank your breath for taking you through all the movement, working out whatever gunk is in the hips and the knees and the ankles and the feet. If you're enjoying relaxation, feel free to stay as long as you like, or if you'd like to come up, let's do our giant sit-up. Bringing your legs close together, flexing your feet, bringing your arms up overhead, opening your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, giant sit-up. Yay! I hope your legs feel awesome. My lower body definitely feels quite alive.